Hi guys, welcome to another class of Pilates at TZ. So today I'd like lighter weights, maybe 1 kilos. You can do 5 kilos for the heavier weight option. And if you can, maybe I've got 8 kilo kettlebells. So see what's going to work for you. Just come into stand with your feet just a bit wider than shoulder width apart, toes turned out. Pull the abs in, and we're going to squeeze down, release up, inhale, exhale, 2 more, exhale, 1 more, and reach it up onto tippy toes, and release. Starting off with the light weights, you're going to take the feet are 2 shoulder widths apart, toes turned out, engage in the core, shoulders relax down the spine. You're going to push down into your squat, and as you do, you want to push the knees out, lift the chest, tuck your tailbone, squeeze the abs. One hand is resting on the thigh, and the other one we're just going to do circles to warm the shoulders. Making sure you keep the arms straight, don't bend. If at any stage you find you compromising your position, rather put the weight down. Inhale, sink low, and circles. 1, 2. Keep the whole body still except the arm is moving. 4, 5, 6, squeeze the glutes. 7, push the knees out, keep the core tight. 8, 7, 6, 5, core's tight, sink lower. 4, 3, so we want the legs to be working now as we warm up the shoulders. 1 more set, inhale and exhale. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, changing sides, and let's go. 1, 2, straight arms. 3, sink a little deeper. 5, 6, 7, 8, little deeper. 1, 2, inhale, exhale. 3, smile when the legs are burning, that means you're going to breathe. 7, keep the arms straight, keep the core tight to protect the back. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, changing arms. Last set. If you want to go the other way, same way, squeeze down onto tippy toes if you can. 4, 5, reach in the arms. 6, 7, core's tight. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1. Pause tight. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last set, last side. 1. Straight arms, tippy toes. Sink a little deeper, squeeze the glute. Keep the core engaged. 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, almost there. 2. 1 more set. Sink a little deeper onto tippy toes. Straight arms. 6, 7, 8. Release, parallel the feet. Shift forward and let the weights pull you down. Release, coming up. So just to stretch into the legs, you're going to fold forward. Those feet are 2 shoulder widths apart. Shift the weight forward, bend, and stretch. 2, 3, coming up, coming to change to the next exercise. Taking the heavy weights, you're going to come into a lunge. Remember always when you're picking up heavier weights, making sure that you have a straight back. So you're going to bend the knees and keep the back straight. So here I have 16 kilos, and you just want to make sure that you can work with this. Make sure the shoulders are pulled back down the spine, core is tight, bend in the back legs, leaning forward, bend that back leg slightly, and just swing down and up. 1. If you find balance is an issue, taking your feet a bit wider. 5, 6, keep the back straight, core tight. 8, 7, looking straight ahead, try not to look down. Squeeze that glute of the front leg. 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. So we're not straightening at the top, we keep the bend, keep that engaged at the glute. 7, 8, keep the shoulders back down the spine, core tight. 5, 6, 7, hold it down, open the chest, shoulders relax. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. Release and fold forward. Grabbing your heavier weights or the kettlebells. Maybe the feet are a bit wider. Bend the back knee. Squeeze that front glute and squeeze. Keep the bend into the back knee. Core is tight. Shoulders relax down the spine. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep the core tight. 6, don't let the quad take over of that front leg. Squeeze that back butt. Front butt. 6, 7, 8, 8. Core tight, shoulders relax. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Release. Put it down. Fold forward. For me, a great stretch is hands under the shoulders and then push the back back to center, push the back, and rounding into the back, coming up. Taking the lighter weights now, again doing that lunge. So first leg again. This time we're going to burn a little deeper to that front leg. I want the back leg straight. Engage in the core, leaning forward slightly and making sure you're not wearing the shoulders as earrings. Pull the shoulder blades down the spine, keeping the arms nice and high. I don't want them here, resting in line with the hip. You're leaning forward, squeeze into that glute, and bend the elbow, stretch. 1, 2. So you're going to feel this glute more. 4. You've got to squeeze it. 5, 6, because all your weight is in here. 7. The exhale is on the harder part. 1. Pushing into those. So you want the glute of the front leg and the triceps of both arms. 8. So the elbow doesn't move. You stay in one place. Just backwards and forwards. 4, 5. Core is tight to protect the back. Straight back leg. 8, 1, 3, 4. Shoulders down the spine, core tight, and hold it up as high as you can. Squeeze shoulder blades down the spine, lean forward, squeeze that glute. 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Release, stretch it. If you don't need to, that's fine. You can just go to the other side. Otherwise, reach up, pull over. Oh, it's delicious. The other side, inhale, lengthen, and stretch. Coming to the second side. Slight variation. Straightening the back leg. Bend in the front, shoulders down the spine. Instead of bending the elbow now, palms to the ceiling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Squeezing the glute of the front leg, keeping the core tight. 8, 7. Palms to the ceiling as high as you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold it, squeeze a little deeper. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Release. And again, stretch. Other side, stretch. And release. Just stretch into the legs. One leg in front. Round into the back. And fold. Coming up. Changing sides. Round into the back. If your fingers don't touch the mat, you can straighten your kettlebell or your weight and then get your hands to rest. Otherwise, ideally, hands onto the mat. Coming for the next set now, you're going to take the feet wide. Again, using the lighter weights, bending, push the knees out, toes turned out. So what we're going to do is opposite hand on the hip, you're going to squat and 45-degree angle up. Making sure the core is tight and don't lock the knees at the top. So if you tend to lock, keep a soft bend into the knees. As you go down, push your bum out, squeeze the glutes. So inhale, bend, and up. 1, 2. Always exhaling on the harder part. 3, and I think the harder part for me is coming up. 4. If the weight gets too heavy, you can put it down. 6. Inhale, squeeze it back. 7, 8. 1, 2. Reach it up. You can bend the arm at the top as you're coming down and up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and bend, hold it, reach your arm across, keep the core tight, square the shoulders, push the butt out, squeeze the glutes. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Release, changing sides. If you need to stretch, stretch and join us when you're ready. Squeeze. 1, 2. Inhale, squeeze it down. 3, 4, 5, 6. Don't lock the knees, keep the core tight. The back is straight always, and core tight to protect the back. Squeeze down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 1, 2, squeeze, 3, 4. So this is to work into the glutes. 6, 7, 8. Reach it and hold. Squeeze, push the bum out. Keep the core tight, straight back. Sink a little deeper. 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Release and fold forward. Maybe you can shift the weight into one side, pull back, shift the weight to the other side, and pull back. Coming up, we're going to take it now, the heavier weights, coming back into your lunge position. This really works those glutes beautifully. You've got to make sure that your feet hip width a little wider, bend the back knee slightly. It's a small movement, so if you find the weights are pulling the shoulders forward, make sure you pull back or put them down. Lean forward, squeeze that glute or the leg that's in front, and go down and up. 1, 2, 3. Straight back, front to the chest, like you got a rod going through. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8. So it's a small movement, back straight. Keep the abs pulled in. Should be feeling that glute of the leg in front. 8. One more set. 1. Open the front of the chest. Keep it nice and tight. 6, 7, 8. Hold it as low as you can. Keep the core straight, back straight. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Release and fold forward. The burning back or the burning leg that was in and we work now, just take it behind and fold forward. For me, it's a great stretch. Otherwise, doing something else that you feel is better. Also, using the heavier weights will strengthen the forearms, which is very important as well, to work into push-ups, anything where we want to strengthen the wrists. Coming to the other side, also I guess for hanging on the bars when you want to do pull-ups, working into that. Bending that back leg slightly, open the front of the chest, squeeze the back of that front leg. 2. Little movement straight back, core tight. 5, 6, 7, 8, 8. Almost there. 7, 6. Go as low as you can with a straight back. 4. If you need to, you put the weights down. 2. Keep the core straight. The core pulled in, the back straight. 4, 5, 6. Almost there. 8. Squeeze down as low as you can. Hold. Straight back. Core engaged. 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Release it down. The burning bat, leg is behind, and fold forward. So coming to work into the hamstrings and the back. You want to make sure you feel the working but no pain. If you find there's pain, then maybe you're rounding into the back too much. Starting off, we're going to use the lighter weight just to get the position. So what I want is that you fold forward, legs are straight. If you have very tight hamstrings, you want to bend the legs slightly, but keep the bend the whole time you're working. So it's there to there. I'm going to pull the weight here. If you've got the lighter weights, which we're starting off with. So feet are 1.5, 2 shoulder widths apart. You can turn the toes out or parallel the feet. Engage in the core, shoulders relax. Straight legs, and you hinge forward. Instead of making a figure 7, you don't want to be a figure 7, you want to shift forward. So rather take the arms a bit wider, the legs a bit wider, and you come more forward as you fold. So hand is on the hip of the other side. You're going to bring it up here. Inhale, hinge forward and across. 1. Straight back, engage the core. 2. You will feel the hamstrings. 3. Make sure if you lock your knees to soften the knees. 4. Inhale, exhale. 5. Always for the harder part, the exhale. 6. 8. If you can, you're taking the heavier weight or staying with that weight. Squeeze forward and up. 1. 2. 3. 4. Squeeze, engage that core. 5. Reach it across as you go forward. 6. If you need to put the heavier weight down and take the lighter weight, if you're feeling your back and you can't keep the position. 1 more set, either weight. 1. 2. Straight back, engage in the core. 3. I think the harder part's actually going down. 4. 5. 6. 7. Straight back, core engage. 8. And release it down. Maybe we need to stretch into the back. 1 leg forward, hinging from the hips. Coming up, changing sides. Fold forward, and then also just to stretch the arms. I felt a bit of working into the arms. You didn't feel it, no need to stretch. And let's go to the other side. Starting off with the lighter weight. Remember, you're coming forward, so the weight, although the feet are square, the weight is into the balls of the feet. So hinge from the hips. 1. Squeeze. 2. If you bend in the knees, keep the knees bent from top to bottom. Engage in the core. 4. 5. Inhale. 6. 7. 8. Taking the other weight, the heavier weight, all stay in there. 1. Straight back. 2. 3. 4. 5. Squeeze it down. 6. Straight back, cores engage. 7. Feel the hamstrings and the back. 8. 8. 7, keep that back as straight as you can, 6, shift forward, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release it down. So let's just stretch the arms, release. Hopefully you're feeling the forearms are working as well. The last thing we're going to do in this standing is standing gorilla rows in a squat, taking the feet 1.5, 2 shoulder widths apart. You can either use the lighter or the heavier weights. The aim is to pull up, keeping the core tight. Squeeze down, squat, push the knees out, squeeze the glutes, pull the abs in, and leaning forward, straight back. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last one. Keep the core tight. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring it down. Fold forward. That was definitely forearms. Shake the arms and stretch. And then from here, we're going to come to the mat to stretch into the glutes. For a delicious stretch, if you're more flexible, you want to be in a diamond shape, reach the elbows as far as you can in front of the calves. You can round into the back, and then when you're at your maximum, open the front of the chest, pull the shoulders down the spine. So it should stretch into the outer hip and into the back. If you're very open in your back, maybe it won't. If you're less flexible, cross-legged is always a better option. And then try and bring your elbows to the mat. If you can't, you just stretch. Open the front of the chest. Imagine I'm punching you in the lower belly, and reach, or come in onto elbows and open the front of the chest. Changing sides. If you're not cross-legged, again, either reach forward. If your hips are very tight as well and your knees are up here, then I do suggest diamond shape or sitting on a block. Otherwise, the unnatural latch. Roll forward, open the front of the chest, and hold it for as long as comfortable. We're going to do an exercise that really looks like nothing, but it should work if you do it properly. It's a core exercise on your elbows. Your elbows are in line with the shoulders, and your knees are a little bit in front of the hips. You're going to round into the top of the back. Switch that core on, and then you imagine, without moving anything, you're pulling your elbows to your knees and your knees to your elbows. So inhale, round into the back, pull the elbows to the knees, knees to the elbows, and hold, squeeze for 1. Should feel us really working into that middle section. 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep imagining you're pulling one to the other. Hold it there for 1 more set. 5. Squeeze that core round into the back. 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8. 1, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. Release and push back. Come into lie on your back. So for the first one, if you feel your neck, if you have neck issues and you use your neck a lot, then you can use a block or a cushion for your head, or you're resting your hand behind the neck. That one hand. The other hand, both knees lift, pushing opposite hand into the knee. So only this one you're going to work on. Same principle as what we just did, but the other way around now. So you're going to lift the head and shoulders, lift the back, hand pushes into the thigh, thigh pushes into the hand. I don't want you gripping. I want to push and a push. Lift and let's go. 1. Pull the core in. 3, 4, 5. Lift the back a little higher. Head and shoulders lift. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more set. 5, 6. If you want to pulse it up a little, lift the bum, lift the head and shoulders, or just stay there. 4, 5, 7, 8, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Release. Arms above the head, feet together, stretch it up. Changing to the other side now. Bending knees, hand onto the opposite thigh, lifting the head and shoulders, lift the back, keep a tennis ball between the chest and the chin. So we're not using the neck, lift and squeeze, hand into thigh, thigh into hand, lift the back, head and shoulders lifts. 4, 5, pull the core in. 7, 8, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, keep pushing the thigh into the hand, hand into the thigh. One more set. 4, 6, 7, 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. And release. Delicious stretch, arms above the head, feet together, stretch it up. So I've done it twice today, and I can tell you it is burning. Coming back into that position. So wherever you were, your hips, let's say your knees are slightly in front of the hips. Your shoulders and elbows are in a straight line. You're going to step the elbows about one hand out, round into the back, pull the knees towards the elbows, elbows to the knees, round into the back, and let's go. Squeeze that core. 1, 3, 4. Keep pulling without actually doing anything, but imagine you're pulling. 7, 8, 7, 5, 4, 2, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8. One more set. Round into the back. Squeeze the core. Pull the elbows to the knees. Knees to the elbows. 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And release. Push back. Child's pose. Reach the arms. Should feel totally delicious. Come into lie on your back for the next set. So taking one knee in front of the other. So squeeze the knees together. If you feel your neck, you can rest your head on the pillow or a block and just lift the butt and then push. So the knee that's in front, opposite hand, and the other hand comes on top, or you can hold or just keep it here. So let's go. Lift and push. Head and shoulders, the back. Push the hand into the knee, knee into the hand. 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lift a little higher, lift the bum. 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 4, 5, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can keep that leg on top of the other as you stretch it up. And change your legs. You've stretched enough. The other leg is on top, opposite hand first, then the other, or you're holding here. Lift the head and shoulders, lift the back, push. 1, 2, pull the abs in, lift the bum, lift the head and shoulders. 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And stretch it up. Release. Or stretch, actually, not release. Coming back onto your tummy. So, shoulders and elbow in a straight line. Knees slightly forward. Walk with one hand, one more. Round into the back and pull back and round and then tuck your tailbone. Let's go. Pull one to the other. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 4. Squeeze. 3, 2, 1. Round into the back. 5, 6, 8. 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And fold forward. Maybe a nice stretch into the front of the chest in your Sphinx pose. Last one, you're going to come on your back, each hand on each knee. Lying on your back, lifting the feet, lift all the knees, hands into the knees, knees into the hands, lift the head and shoulders, or you're resting it on the block and just lifting the back, or lifting head and shoulders and back. Squeeze the core and hold. 1, 3, 4, 8. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. One more set. 6, 7, 8. Release and stretch it up. Coming back onto your tummy. Last one we're going to do here, and this time we're going to come into a bridge and rock. If it's too much, you can just stay there, making sure, imagine I'm punching into the lower belly, you're rounding into that lower belly, and then make sure you keep that core tight. So this is easier. As long as you feel something shift a little forward, otherwise no dipping too much, keep the core engaged, shift forward and back. So we're on tippy toes, let's go. 1, 2, core's tight, looking slightly ahead. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, squeeze that core. 4, 5, squeeze. 6, 7, 8. Last set. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold it forward, round into the top of the shoulder. Squeeze that core. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Release. and push back. Coming up onto your elbow, working into obliques. You're going to take that top leg up, or heels in line with the bum, lift the bottom hip. Either here, if it's easier, then make it harder. Squeeze it in to work the top oblique. 1, 2, 3. Push a little higher. 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. One more set. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Hold it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And release. Changing sides. Second set. Second side. On your elbows. Lifting up. And maybe take the leg up, maybe keep it down. Squeeze. 1. Lift a little higher if you can. 4, 5, 7, 8. Keep the core tight. 5, 6, 8. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold it up. Squeeze it in. 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring it down and coming up. Just to stretch into those obliques. One arm over, palm to the floor, and as if you're between two panes of glass. Don't lean forward. Open up and reach. And changing sides. And release. If you've got a maybe round weight that's 5 kilos, you can have it behind for the next one. Or if you've got the dumbbell like I have, you're going to pull the shoulders down the spine, lift the arms off. So we're not wearing shoulders as earrings. Pull, lift, and lift the legs. Head in line with the spine, squeeze up with the arms. 1. So this is triceps, upper, lower back. 4, 5, 6, giving you beautiful definition in the back. 8, 7, 6. Pull the shoulder blades down the spine towards each other. One more set. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold it up. Lift a little higher. Pull the shoulders down the spine. Don't make your head. Keep the back of the neck soft. And release it down. Arms next to you. Hands under the shoulders. Box shape. Just some rounding and arch. Round. Just to release into the spine. The last thing we're going to do is just work into strengthening that whole body in your modified push, in your push-up, not modified at all. So what you want to make sure is your shoulders are forward over the wrists. Hands are as wide as the mat. When you go down, you don't want those elbows flaring out. You want them tucked in. It's the only way you're going to build your strength. These are very hard, and maybe take them a bit slower if you need a break, but they're the best way to build strength. So from here, you're going to lower yourself down, lift your hands, and then if you need to, you lift your chest, lift the legs. Just make sure the core's tight. Also, what you can do, if you're strong enough, chest comes down first, then the thighs. Engage, inhale, and push up. So doing whatever you need to, whatever you're doing, keep your core engaged, and we're just going to do 8 just to get that strength. So the position, hands as wide as the mat. Shift forward slightly, and let's go. 1, hand release, push up. 2, inhale, exhale, 3, release, push up, 4, push up. Remember those elbows are facing inwards. 6, 7, and last one, 8, and push back into child's pose, onto fingertips. Pull the shoulders down the spine, round an arch if you need to, and then coming for your modified push-up. Make sure the shoulders are over the wrists. The hands don't have to be as wide as the mat. I don't want your belly arching, and I don't want your bum too high. So shift forward, keep the core tight, looking straight ahead, and squeeze down and up. Also, please, elbows towards you, not out. Let's go. Looking straight ahead. 1, core tight. Exhale to come up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Push back onto fingertips. Pull the shoulder blades down the spine. And coming up. Thank you for joining me in another lesson of Pilates or TZ. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel to be updated when the new video drops. See you next lesson.